It made its mark on Halo Reach. Now it returns on Halo 4. This is Ninja Warrior of Halo! Welcome back to another episode of Ninja Warrior of Halo. We're halfway through Stage 1. So far, 50 challengers have tried, but only 3 men have been good enough to complete Stage 1. Sakeshi, the Max Challenge, and the newcomer H4 Logic are so far through to Stage 2. The first of today's 30 challengers hoping to join the others in Stage 2 is Barks94. A newcomer, he's off for 90 seconds to complete all 7 obstacles. First obstacle as usual, the quintuple steps, 4 steps, 5 jumps to get to the other side. Tricky obstacle normally takes out most of the noobs, but it's not taking him out. He's onto the second obstacle, the rolling ball. Just as difficult, got to get the ball onto the track, and then it will pick up speed and you've got to hang on all the way to the bottom. She's just about doing a little bit of lag, but he's over. Now he's onto the rising pillars. Oh, and he slips up straight away with a little bit of lag. Unlucky. Next up is J Silverberg 95. Another newcomer. Let's see how he does. He's off for 90 seconds. Quintuple steps, moving nicely. Looking good. Oh no, he slips up on the 4th step. That's unlucky. Next up is Warstorm 1997, a returning contestant who competed in the last tournament but failed on the rolling ball. Let's see how he does this time round. Quintuple steps, deals with them just as nicely as he did last time out. Now for the rolling ball. He failed here in the last tournament, can he get over it this time? Trying to slash it with the energy sword. Probably not the best weapon to use if you want to try and get the ball rolling, but he's on the track, picking up speed. Ooh, he's landed on the stopper at the end, and he's safe, and he's over. Now he's onto the rising pillars, new in this tournament, resurrected obstacle from Halo Reach. 3 stones. Oh no, he slipped up on the second one, he's gone as well. Next up, wearing a particularly scary mask, is Plasma Teardrop 9. Let's see how he does. 90 seconds. Quintuple steps. That was a pretty cool mask. He hasn't got, not very fast at the moment. Oh, and he falls on the first obstacle. There he goes. Next up is Dirty Red Boy 03, who missed the off and gets 2 shots for the price of 1. There he goes, he's off now. Lost a little bit of time there. But he's going now. And he also slips up on the very first obstacle. Time for another returning contestant. It is a Spartan Army. One of the few people that still runs, one of the few other people who still runs their own Ninja Warrior type obstacle course on Halo 4, though he doesn't upload videos as frequently as I do. He's a regular on this course. I believe this is his 7th appearance. I think it's his 7th appearance. The furthest he's managed to get is the 5th obstacle. Last time out he failed on the jump hang. But right now he's on the rolling ball, hanging on. He's over. Oh, he's suffering from lag though. Will that affect him here on the rising pillars? He knows this obstacle from Halo Reach. How will he fare on the Halo 4 version? He's over. Nice. He's the first to reach the jump hang today. This is where he fell in the last tournament. How's he going to do this time? It's a trampoline. Oh no, he's missed it and lag kills him twice. He's gone again. Following that, more morons and noobs took on the course, only to be undone. From the quintuple steps to the rolling ball, most of them fell. And those that did get past the first 2 obstacles were then undone by the 3rd, the rising pillars. brought back in for this tournament after being on Halo Reach, and they've proven to be a menace for a lot of contestants so far. That means that now another 14 challengers have bit the dust, and with not one of them even managing to reach the jump hang. So far, things are not looking good here in Stage 1. But perhaps our next contestant can turn things around. It is Elite Big Nate 102 who just assassinated a random guy. Get him in the mood. Ooh, he jumped the gun there, so he started the clock early before the tank shot. I suppose that's not really legal, but it doesn't matter anyway because he fails on the first obstacle, just like so many others. Next up is the person he just assassinated, Lukey Boy BCFC. Let's see if he can do better than Elite. Move to a different angle. He's already done better than Elite. Can he beat the first obstacle? Yes, he can. Excellent stuff. Onto the rolling ball. Having trouble getting the ball rolling. There it goes on now. Rolling along, picking up speed. Did I see a sniper shot just then? I'm not sure. Oh well. He's onto the rising pillars. Not many only one person has got past this obstacle so far today. Can he? Onto the third jump. This is the trickiest one of them all. Oh, and he undershoots it. He's fallen. That takes out a lot of people, that jump. Next up is AF Jelly. Let's see if he's got the skills or if he's got the legs of like jelly. Sorry, that was a bad pun. I apologise. Let's see if he's any good. Well, he's looking good at the moment. Nicely over the quintuple steps. Onto the rolling ball. Gets the ball rolling quite fast as well. He's in a good rhythm at the moment. Oh no, he's messed up the jump off. No one was expecting that. And now it's the turn of our first returning veteran in this competition. It is Dusterbuster 2K, wearing number 74. He's a veteran because he's managed to reach stage 3 once in the past. On his 2 appearances since then, he's almost beaten stage 1 again, only to fall at the very end, with the end in sight. So as I say, he's our first of the returning veterans so far. Can he get the veterans off to a good start? He's on the rolling ball. He's done it before, so he knows what to expect. Now for the rising pillars. Now on his very first ever appearance back on Halo Reach, he failed this obstacle back on when it was on Halo Reach, but he gets over it this time. Excellent stuff. He's looking good at the moment. The jump hangs also had him in the water back on Halo Reach. Good jump. And he's over. First man over today. Things are looking good for Duster. Just gone past half time. Now he's onto the tricky warped wall. And he gets up it in 1. Now he's onto the Tarzan slide. This is where he failed in the last tournament when he messed up the drop. He's got over the drop this time. Oh no, he's hit a bump. He's hit one of the bumps. He's not gone fast enough. Oh, that's devastating for him. He didn't have enough speed to get over it. Oh man, he's managed to back up and get up enough speed. That's incredible. Never seen that before. 13 seconds to get to the top of the final steps. 10 seconds, klaxon sounding, huge steps for Dusterbuster, and he's done it with 6.3 seconds to spare. Dusterbuster has beaten stage 1 for only the 2nd time in his Ninja Warrior of Halo career, and for the first time ever on Halo 4. And he looked in total control all the way through, took all of the obstacles in his stride, and never looks like falling. Although there was that heartbreaking moment here on the Tarzan slide when he didn't have enough speed to get over the bump, and it looked like he was going to fail the Tarzan slide for a 2nd tournament running. But then incredibly he backed up to the very edge and then had enough speed to launch himself forward over the gap. Then, despite the time loss, he's shot up the final steps to a victory, making him the 4th man through to stage 2 in this tournament so far. Well done to Duster. We'll be looking forward to seeing you again later in the next round. Well, let's see if our next contestant, Rocker Roy, can match Duster's success. He's off for 90 seconds. A little bit tentative, and he's failed miserably on the very first jump. Brilliant. Next up is Blink 10082. Lots of random numbers. Oh, and he's gone already as well. Blink, and you've missed him. Now here's our Guardian, watching on as we prepare for our next contestant at the start line. And what the frig is that? Well, it's actually Danny Boy 2589, our next contestant, who insisted that he run the course using this weird ass game type that makes him into a giant. Let's see how he does on it. Oh, Danny Boy! He crashed and burned. Dear oh dear, let's get a replay of this from another angle. Look how big he is! Gee, I don't know why I let him compete using this game type. I must have been in a good mood. He does some weird ass orgasm when he failed. But keep looking at the start line here, guys, because after he died, next guy's waiting, and a bombardment. Also, I'm calling hacks on this game type. Not going to use that again. Anyway, back to reality, and the next proper contestant, AnFam20, another newcomer. I believe he's been on Smoky Massacre's course, or Ninja Warrior course before as well. I believe that's right. Smoky Massacre is the other guy who runs Ninja Warrior obstacle courses on Halo, along with myself and Spartan Army, who we saw earlier on in the episode. AnFam is taking his sweet ass time here. It's a very slow process, but he is over the quintuple steps and the rolling ball, but he's taken so long that he's run out of time at the rising pillars. Terrible. Let's see if he can make the third jump anyway, which he doesn't anyway, so it didn't really matter. What a wally. Next up is a guy playing Xbox, making his third appearance, yet to get past the first obstacle, the quintuple steps. And it's no different again today. He should focus on playing Halo a bit more. Which brings us on to our last guy today, Spiteful. Spiteful is a regular on this course, and as we all know, is a pro marksman on both Halo Reach and Halo 4. But in the last tournament, he shocked everyone when he was able to defeat Stage 1 for the first time ever, and then almost made it to Stage 3, just falling at the end of Stage 2. But if he wants to beat Stage 1 again today, he will have to get past the Rising Pillars, which defeated him back on Halo Reach on his debut. So here comes Spiteful, contestant 80, last guy to go today, and making his first appearance as a veteran after reaching Stage 2 in the last tournament. As well as being a pro marksman, he's also a pretty good beatboxer, and since the last tournament has become one of the top hosts on the Halo Customs website. The website's devoted to basically getting the Halo community together, playing all sorts of different, doing all sorts of sessions, playing all sorts of cool custom games on Halo 4. Now he's onto the Rising Pillars. Now he failed on this on his debut back on Halo Reach. Let's see how he fares on the Halo 4 version. Looking at it, and he's over it. Things are different this time round for Spiteful. Now for the jump hang. Goes for it. Huge jump to the other side and easily lands it. Looking good. The pro marksman and pro host on the Halo Custom site. Now he's onto the warped wall. He's up in one. Oh no, he's not up in one. That could be costly for him. Less than 30 seconds now. He's got up it this time. Now he's onto the Tarzan slide. Time could be against him here. Makes the drop. Gets over the bump, unlike Duster did. On the first attempt anyway. 13 seconds as he hits the final steps. The buzzer's sounding. He's not as fast as he was in the last tournament, but he's still going to defeat Stage 1 again, and defeat it with 4.1 seconds to spare. Spiteful, the pro marksman, the pro host of Halo Customs, has beaten Stage 1 for a second time, and just like Duster, this veteran looked cool as a cucumber. Never looked like falling, made sure lightning didn't strike twice on the Rising Pillars. Only real slip-up was here at the warped wall, but he recovered nicely to complete Stage 1 for a second time in a row. Well done to Spiteful. And with that, that means 80 challengers have tried, but only 5 have been good enough to reach stage 2, with Duster and Spiteful the latest to succeed. That's the end of today's episode, guys, and I don't know when you're going to be seeing me next, because I'm now officially on exam leave, so all my attention has to be on my exams. Not on making videos, guys, I'm afraid, but rest assured, when my exams are over, videos will be going back up again, and Tournament 12 will be happening. So until then, sign up to our website if you haven't already, link will be in the description below. Hope you guys all support me for my final ever exams. I've been Hunter Unit 751, see you guys soon, goodbye.